Number 3 is the execution layer, as we like to call it. We call this the GRYD OS, but essentially what most companies have is something like this, right? They have the strategy layer, which is your EOS, it's your OKRs, it's your KPIs, whatever goals you're running, that's your strategy layer. Almost every company has this. Almost every company of every size has this. And then almost every company also has the tool layer, where you have your Jiras, your Asanas, your Notions, your Smartsheets, whatever you want to call it. Again, you could be using a spreadsheet here. It really doesn't matter. Now, the problem is, how do you get the strategy over to the tool? And this is where a lot of companies and teams struggle, because they have their vision. They have what they want to achieve. They have that North Star goal. Wow, that's a very big achievement there. They have their North Star goal, and they want to execute on it, but they don't know how to get it into their tool layer. That's where we have the execution layer. We call this internally the GRYD OS. And that slots in right in between the strategy layer and the tool layer. It's essentially a framework, follows all the principles that I just covered. It's standardized, it is simple, it grows with you, and it gives you the ability to translate essentially what is in that strategy layer through the execution layer and get it into the tool layer. That way, every team that goes into work, from the most junior employee and staff that has a subtask assigned to them, knows exactly what high-level goals and accomplishments this actually belongs to and rolls up into. That is very, very important, because companies and teams and people who know what they're working towards will obviously work a lot harder than if they're just working and they don't know what it's impacting, what it's doing, what difference it's making, and what it's all for. So the goal here is we build the execution layer, and we essentially call this the GRYD OS. It's either you're on the grid or you're off the grid. If you're on the execution layer using the GRYD OS, you're on the grid. And being on the grid allows you to execute better, has better adoption, more standardization, more simplicity, and it allows your team to be more effective at what they do. And the goal here is to only work on the things that end up making a difference to your goals. You don't want people and individuals in your company working on things that don't actually impact the goals and the achievements that you're working towards. That's exactly what the GRYD OS and the execution layer aims to solve. So this is step 3. This is the kind of execute step. So just to recap, essentially, if you want scalable, long-term systems in your tool, systems and processes, you're going to want to make things standardized. You want to keep things simple, and you're going to want an execution layer of some sort. Could be the GRYD OS, could be something else entirely. If you are interested in the GRYD OS, I'm going to link a quick form down below. It'll actually tell you which stage you're currently in and how to get to the next stage if you're in one of the stages that's needs improvement, right? If you have teams, employees, individuals working on the wrong things, or if you don't have an execution layer at all, it's going to tell you exactly how to fix that and what to do next. So check it out.